And I want to talk about being stubborn, being passionate, holding on to your ideas, and also being open-minded at the same time. So anything that you do, you should do with conviction. And anything you sort of believe or follow, or ways you live your life, you should do them for a reason, and you should stick to them and not be floaty around. But at the same time, you can be way too stubborn. If you cross the line and don't listen to anyone, then it's all about like sort of finding a balance, I think, between having an open mind, but not being so divergent and not sticking to anything that you just sort of jump from one idea to the next and never actually follow through with anything. So I guess it's about sort of finding the evidence behind the things that you believe in, and then applying that evidence and evolving with the new evidence that comes with it as well. So firmly carrying out what you do with the evidence to back it up, which is why things that don't really have evidence, or it's very anecdotal evidence, I really struggle to sort of get behind. Why don't we look at, like the paleo diet or something like that? If you eat less calories, you're going to lose weight. Even if you eat more fat with lower calories, you're still going to lose weight. The problem is that it's perhaps not the easiest thing to follow compared to eating like a really high fiber diet, and that your blood lipid profile can go out of whack as well. So if we look at the evidence behind, say, like a whole foods plant-based diet, you read the Blue Zones, the book, where they look at the highest life expectancy areas in the world. I think there's 5 of them. One in Japan, I think it's Okinawa. One in near the Seventh-day Adventist group in America. Little pockets around the world that have high life expectancies. And what they do is pretty much, they all have in common a healthy sort of active, low intensity, very regular exercise frequency, routine. And then they eat a lot of vegetables and plants, fruits and vegetables. People like Eskimos or something, studies done on them, they have high rates of heart disease, which is more sort of what the paleo idea is kind of following. Cutting out processed foods, but still keeping in a lot of the animal products. And fish is not going to help you as well. Fish has got good things like omega-3s and stuff like that, but you can get those from nuts, which are much better whole sources of food. The package is better. Okay, just because beef has iron and protein, the package is very bad. It's animal protein as well, so it's not the stuff that you need. And for anyone who thinks, oh, you're just saying like buzzwords like animal protein or heme iron or something like that, do the research yourself. Do the research yourself. It's out there on Google. The problem is that there's a lot of info out there, and you can actually find anything that's going to back up your beliefs, even if it's wrong. So it's about finding the science in which most studies point in the same direction, therefore meaning it's more likely to be true.